we're actually recording a segment when we did not expect to do one.
That's right.
And so we have no idea for a segment. We just sat around trying to think about what to talk about.
We spent about 30 seconds, and then you said, let's just dive in.
Yeah.
Because you guys seem to be allergic to thinking about anything beforehand. Yes, our guest, who will not be named, has been delayed. And so we thought, let's get some work done.
Right.
So we're here. Let me describe the scene. Oh, right. You can watch this on these nice high-def cameras. So there goes that whole idea.
Do you guys ever look at the camera when you're saying anything? Because you, especially, late night TV, you were always looking down the camera barrel.
Yeah, what's funny, and this is a true story. Maybe a week ago, I went into a store, and it had the security camera that has the big screen where you can look at yourself. And I started walking backwards and forwards to the security screen.
Oh, why?
Oh my God.
And I was just having fun the way I did when I was a kid. And then I remembered I did this for a living for 9,000 hours.
Yes.
And I'm like, look, there's me there, but here's me here.
What is wrong
I know.
with you?
It was very sad. But I really did that. And it was just, I don't know. But I don't understand. Most people just listen. They don't watch. Or is it half and half?
Yeah, Adam, let us know.
Adam, maybe you can break it down for us. And don't be afraid to approach what we in the business call the microphone.
Still more people listen than watch.
I think
but
that's
we do have clips that go out on video that will sometimes get up as high as our podcast episodes. Like actually recently the Dr. Arroyo
oh my God, he was
that
so
did
funny.
Huge numbers.
Yeah.
Separately, when you broke down your experience on Hot Ones, that did huge numbers on video.
Right.
But typically the podcast audio episodes is where we get most of our
I
audience.
like to act like no one can see what we're doing.
It feels like anything referencing Hot Ones does well. So why don't we just talk about Hot Ones all the time?
There's a whole generation that thinks I'm a guy who came out of nowhere, did Hot Ones, and now I'm trying to cobble together a career based on Hot Ones.
If we start to lose listeners, we could turn this into a Hot Ones rewatch podcast.
That's a great idea.
Good idea. Or else just occasionally say, man, it's a crazy thing that happened to me. And then Sona, you could say, what are you talking about, boss? And I could say, oh, no one would care. Just a really insane behind the scenes at Hot Ones story that nobody knows about.
Or we could start making the guests eat chicken wings that get increasingly more spicy.
Right. And then when the Hot Ones people come after us, say, this in no way has anything to do.
Yes. Yeah. How dare you? Yeah. And then we'll get a black tablecloth and you'll shave your head.
I'll shave my head.
Yeah.
We'll call it scorching ones.
Temperate.
Warm ones.
Temperate. Warm ones.
Oh, we're going warm?
Lukewarm ones.
We're going cooler than hot. Oh.
Rewatch podcast.
Yes, thank you. This one's better.
Wait, I don't understand what
than
this
the
is.
Conan one.
This is an
Hot
episode
Ones.
of Hot Ones.
This is the latest one with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, they started a new season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how'd it go? Anyone watch it yet?
It's Chris Hemsworth.
That's what this podcast is supposed to be about,
So
according to
I think it's
Adam.
I think it's going very well.
But
Because it's Chris Hemsworth.
That's the thing. Look what I had to do to get the viewer interested.
Yeah.
I had to destroy my intestinal tract, okay?
Yes.
But then Chris Hemsworth can just be there and smile.
Look how cute he is.
Oh, look, they're having fun.
Sorry, are you still here?
Yeah, we're kind of busy right now.
I hate it here.
You're still here?
I hate it here.
I'm sorry, I thought you left.
I was cursed with this puss. God gave me this face, and you can turn that off now. I mean, it's ridiculous.
No, you can leave it on.
No.
Oh.
Turn it off for now. Because
Conan O'Brien is cursed with this puss.
Can I just say, when I was born, the doctor held me up to my mom, and she said, "Oh my God, what happened to his puss?" Which is how people talked back then.
Is that a true story?
No.
Because my mom cried when she saw my face.
What?
Yeah,
What?
she thought I was a really ugly baby.
No.
I'm not joking because my nose was crooked
Wait,
too.
even so, who told you this?
My mom
Whoa.
did.
Oh,
She
that's not
did.
cool. Now, for a lot of babies get sort of smushed on the way out.
I got smushed. And
So-
and I was smushed.
And then it takes a while for things to pop back.
I don't know if pop back is like the right
Well,
way
how
to
long was your
describe
nose
it.
smushed for until you were...
It's still a little crooked. It's not like normal. My nose is not normal, but it was like really crooked. And I saw the first picture that they take. They take the first picture of you in the hospital, and I was like, ugh, I get it.
My baby picture is horrifying. It's just horrifying. And I just have this what looks like copper wiring on my head.
Oh.
And I was the only one in my family of 6 kids that had this copper-colored hair.
Yeah.
And it was just a freak show. I asked my mom once, and she said, "You were a fat little Buddha with orange hair." And I was like, okay.
She said it like that?
She said, "A fat little Buddha with orange hair." And then she gets all happy when she talks about my brothers and sisters.
Oh, that's your mom's way of saying you were not the cutest baby.
And unloved.
And but you knew
But
that.
I did know that, which always helps. Thanks. Hey, thanks, good friend. But no, it gave me this drive to overcome.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Sure it did.
No, it didn't.
It always goes back. There's a rosebud somewhere. And mine is my mom saying, "You fat little Buddha with orange hair."
Your rosebud is your cursed puss.
Yes, my cursed puss.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, look, I got a face for radio. Let's put it that way.
Come on, man.
And
No.
Well, that's
good
that we're
defense,
doing a
Sona.
podcast.
You didn't come up with one thing. Oh, this part of you looks good. This part of you just went, oh, no. Let me tell you something. For years, people have said, "Hey, you're real funny. Too bad about your puss." I get that all the time.
You've never gotten that. And you know
All the
what?
time.
It's not fair to talk about this after we saw Chris Hemsworth. Because he is a freak. Like, he is just like a...
I know. I'd hate to look like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Awful.
Ugh.
To go through life like that?
Gross.
That's a perfect puss.
That's a perfect... And it's not just the puss. It's the whole package.
Also, I'll tell you something else. What a charming fellow.
I know. That's the other thing.
Yeah, God damn it.
That's okay.
And he also seems kind of funny. You know, he seems like he's got the whole thing. That's where I get mad.
Adam's really nodding.
He is funny.
Because
Yeah,
of
he has a
Thor.
good personality.
He's
Yeah,
funny
exactly.
in Thor.
No, he's a very funny actor. He's got the whole package.
I
And
bet
this-
his Hot Ones is hysterical.
Well, it probably is. It's not important. I'm not a competitive person. I'm someone who's just happy that my Hot Ones was considered the greatest of all time. That's all. By virtually every periodical. Now, let's move on.
Can I'm sorry, just for my mom's sake, she doesn't think I'm ugly now.
Well, that's a
I
big...
felt like
'cause
I
everything
made her a
popped
bad
out.
mom because she was like, you were an ugly baby. But I actually appreciated the honesty instead of her just being
There's
like,
no
"You
reason
were
to be.
precious."
There's no reason to be honest at that point. That's something you're supposed to be honest about.
What do you know? You don't have to be honest. It's like, okay, mom, you were going through a lot. You just gave birth and you had an ugly baby and you were sad about it. That's okay.
Yeah, but maybe she smushed you a bit on the way out.
She smushed me.
Well, she is.
What?
You had to pass through your mother,
How do
and
you-
so maybe she smushed you.
How? Please explain.
Contracted. Maybe gave you a little smusheroo. So maybe it's her fault.
She did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Maybe
she felt
she
you
has a-
coming out, and she said, "Tell me when the face is coming out." And then they said, "The face now," and she went, "I smush you.
She is a cursed puss.
I smush her face." Your mother timed it.
What is wrong?
Your mother timed it and then did, what are they, Hegel crunches?
Kegels.
I thought they were named after Dr. Hegel.
No.
Oh, whatever. There's Hegel
You did a
crunches and Kegels.
Kegel exercise.
Okay. So anyway, your mother was like, just tell me when face come out so I can give her a hard time for first 15 years.
The accent is so insulting. But
Tell me.
also very accurate.
But tell me, doctor, tell me when face come out. And I do Kegel. And then the doctor's like, okay, if you want, and the face is out now. I smush you.
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you?
Just got dizzy.
Oh, no.
I just laughed so hard that the blood went out of my head.
To come full
I
circle.
smush you! Who says that to their baby as it's coming out of the vaginal canal?
I'm giving a look to the camera
Yeah.
like, "Mwah, mwah."
To come full circle, you look at that camera and you apologize to America right now.
America, I smush you!
And my mom.
You know what you did, Nadia.
No.
You smashed her! She's beautiful now, but all those years of unsmushing, the operations, the procedures. Just tell me when face passed through. Okay, that's unusual. We don't. I smush you! All right, I need a drink and I need some pills immediately.
Yeah.
I went too far.
Yeah.
I love your mom. Love you, Nadia, but you know what you did. Peace out, everybody.